budget family. As you can see here, I have a whole lot of dice. This video, I wanted to share all the different dice that I now have in my collection. Just because I got some new dice in the last couple of days, these and that I wanted to show you, and I think I did an unboxing of these ones that I got that kind of look like watermelon. And then I just thought, oh well, what else do I have? Let me take an inventory so I can stop buying dice, because I clearly do not need any more dice, but some of them are just really cool. Anyway, so when I first got into this budgeting community back in, I'm gonna say January. I'm going to say January because I don't think I really did anything with it before that. I saw you guys were using dice and you were calling out D5, D6, and D12, and I'm like, what is that? And I went online and I looked it up and found these dice. So these dice, I feel like they're like Dungeons and Dragons, and I don't remember really what they called them, but anyway, it came with a bag that had all of these in there, and it actually has one that is like a D100, which, like, I don't know when I would ever use that. This big one here is, I think, a D30, and then I have a D24, the D20, D16, D12, D10, D8. I think there's even one that's like a D6, D3. There is a D4, but I don't know where it is. I've misplaced it. But anyway, I also picked up a couple of these ones. These ones because I liked the way they looked. They lay the pink and the blue, and I like pinks and blues, and just thought they were kind of cool looking. Then I saw these ones, and these ones have a little bit of gold mixed in, and they just are just wow. I just think they're very beautiful, and I like to use them. I like the clear because you can see through them, and I love the color. The color is gorgeous. And then of course I am a pink fanatic, as you can tell by my mat. I love pink and rose gold. These are not rose gold, they're pink, but I love the color. Very beautiful color. Then I was like, oh, I want some jumbo dice. So I went online and I found these. But of course, I wanted like one set of just two. But what ended up coming in the mail were the 5. And I'm like, okay, well, okay. I only needed 2, but all right, that's fine. So I have big jumbo dice. And then I saw ones that I thought were going to be this blue color, but they ended up being purple, and these are actually a little bit bigger. I really like these. These are huge in comparison to my hand. Massive dice. Haven't used them yet, but I am going to figure out how and when to use them. I just love the way they feel in my hands. Then over here, I have actually, so you know I bought all those binders from Fiona at Frugality's Life, and she gives you dice that go in it. So I have a lot of her D20 dice in my little collection. And then I was watching Pam from the Mrs. Champion channel, and she had gotten some dice from a Etsy shop called Caveloot. And so I went on their site to see, okay, what kind of dice do you have? Because I'm always interested in these dice. And I found dice that will do multiplying for you. Multiply it or add it. So I found this one. This is an add 1 or multiply by 3 or multiply by 2. So if you want to make your things a little bit spicier. This one is a multiply, and it goes all the way up to 6. I don't know when that will ever get used, but it was cute, and I'm like, oh, you know, one of these days I'm gonna get spicy and do a times 6. And then this one is a +1 all the way up to +6 to add to your savings. So I thought those were cute to spice things up a little bit. Then I saw a lady on, it's Margie from the Budget Evolution, was doing a game called Left, Right, Center. And I was like, oh, dice that do left, right, center. That's kind of cool. And so I see the right and the left. I don't see anything that says center, but I'm going to assume that the star is the center and the circle is nothing. Not sure. I'd have to watch her channel again to see how that works. Then, of course, I bought some challenges. She was playing Saving with Shalanda's game called Destroy the Debt, and it required color dice. And I bought that challenge. So I'm like, okay, I need some color dice. So I got these, and they have orange. There are, I think, a set that include pink, but I don't have that set. I don't have a set of dice that do the pink. Let's see, what else do I have in here? I have a whole little container. Back to that shop on Etsy called Caveloot. They had a dice that was the 10 Commandments, and I'm a spiritual girl. I definitely had to have this. I don't know how or when I will create a challenge that will let me use this and use it with the 10 Commandments, but I'm gonna come up with something. Anyways, this is fantastic. I love it. It's a 10-sided dice, and it has, each one has the commandment, which I love that. That's fabulous. They also had dice inside dice. So I got a D12 that is a D12 with a little D12 inside, and a D10 with a D10 inside. They also have a D20, which is in my cart currently, but I haven't bought it yet. And then these 4-sided dice are super hard. Where are they? This one. Super hard to pick up. So then on Caveloot, they had the 1 to 4-sided dice that is kind of like the D8. Easy to pick up, but it's 1 to 4 on one side, 1 to 2 on one side, and 3 and 4 on the other side, so that wherever it lands, it's easy to pick up, as opposed to this triangle. It's always slipping out of my fingers. Anyway, so I got that. That's from Caveloot as well. What else did I get? Oh, I was on Temu, and I love the clear dice. These are so cute. This one is the wild honey. They look like honey. Gorgeous. These yellow dice. Again, it has this one, but I'm probably going to use this one going forward for my D4. But it has a D6, a D10, a D16, D12. I never know what this one is for. It has the numbers in multiples of 10. No idea. Haven't figured out what to use that for. Anyway, that is those ones. I'm going to add that to here. Then the other day I did a video, I think it was my reallocation video, where I had some, no, it wasn't reallocation, it was my first Happy Meal video, and I had bought these dice off of Temu that looked like watermelon. Well, they also had a set of dice that looked like a beach, and these ones are fabulous. They're so interesting. It looks like water and sand, and you see almost like the surf is the white soapy looking spot, if you can call it that. But these are those dice. I'm like, oh my goodness, these are fabulous. I love it. Anyway, I'm going to take them out of this box because I want them out, because I want to use it. It has, oh, there, that's easier. That's easier, actually. Then I can just put them back in this. And there's those. Then, of course, GB has a set of dice on her channel that are gold, and I found the gold. Instead of the gold, I liked the pink. And so these are my pink, shiny pink, metallic dice. And the only thing that I did notice about this, because I've tried using it, is that it is super hard to read the numbers. And so I find that I roll it, and then I have to pick it up and really take a look through my glasses and take a look. What is that number? Because the way the light hits it, it's just super hard to read the number. But these are pretty. Add those there. And then for Build a Bank, I found some, I feel like these are delicious looking deluxe dice. I'm gonna put them right here. These ones have, I don't know what to call this. It's almost like gold in the center, and they just look really rich. And so I got those in the mail yesterday, and I didn't remember to do the unboxing of this when I did my Build-A-Bank, the basic, but I intend to use this for Build-A-Bank just because they look so rich. I love it. Anyway, I think that my dice collection is complete. There's also rainbow dice that I have that are that I use for there's a challenge that I have that lets me use rainbow dice to save. I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to. Look at those. Those are gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Love that. The rainbow dice. So the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, the indigo, and the violet. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo. Where's my violet? My violet one. So the rainbow dice. And then I also added to that a turquoise dice, a pink dice. I love the turquoise because it's clear. I have black, white, and brown. So I have, and when I bought these, they came in a set of 10 dice. So each color has 10 dice. And I'm like, what am I doing with, okay, so that's 10 times, there's 10 of these here, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, no, there's 12. So 10 times 12 is 120 dice. I'm gonna have to do something that will help me get rid of them, sell them, I don't know. But I have dice. I have all kinds of dice. Anyway, this is my dice collection. Wow, Andrea, that's a bit excessive. What can I say? I have a problem with shopping, and yeah, that's why we're in this community. We're gonna save our money, and these dice are gonna help me do it. Anyways, guys, I thought I would share my dice collection with you, and there it is. This is all of what I have. And so I now need to shut that down and say, no more dice, Andrea. You can't do it. It's way too much. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Hope you are, oh, I forgot. I got these dice. This does have pink on it. This is another color dice, but I got this as a freebie from GB when I bought her candy box, the A5 physical product. And then this one came when I bought, I think I bought one of her binders, I want to say back in May. I can't remember when I bought it, but that came in it. And then this came in that candy box. So cute. So now I have a dice that has pink, which is great because sometimes you need that for that challenge I was talking about. And that's it. Those are the dice that I have. Have a great day, guys. Bye.